Hey guys, and welcome back to Completed It Mate. Today I'm coming to you from a hotel room in a secret location. I've started work on a new TV show, so I've had to have all my barnet cut off and I've had to have all my beard taken off as well, which I know a lot of you are commenting on. What I usually do when I find out I've been booked for a job, I just stop having haircuts and stop having a shave because, well, I mean, look at it. There's no point having an haircut because they usually do something rotten to you. But I'm not here to talk about that. I'm here to talk about computer games. Today's going to be a bit of a fun one because I am looking at this. It's the latest in the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Why did I say that weird? I don't know, but I've already done this 4 times and I can't be bothered to do it again. Now, there is a film coming out shortly, or it might already be out. I don't think it is. Again, I've done no research. There is a film coming out shortly, a big Hollywood blockbuster film, the second instalment of these Michael Bay produced Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle films, and obviously, to coincide with that hype, they're bringing out a Turtles game. Now, there's quite a famous history of games being rushed out, games being like a sort of an afterthought rather than an actual good game in its own right. Just something really that coincides with the release of a major movie. E.T. springs to mind. I've not played this game yet, but I have to admit, there is a faint whiff of this just being basically a marketing ploy to coincide with the film. Having said that, I'm hoping for a good fun game that doesn't take itself too seriously. Probably something that I feel is aimed at a younger audience. But as we know, there's no such thing as a younger audience in gaming. We're all stuck mentally at the age of 13. Let's just check it out.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles!
Okay, here we go. Press any button. So I'm about to start the game. Now, I have high hopes for this because I'm of an age that cares deeply about Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and I think there's a whole new generation as well because my kids are really into the Turtles. There's a revamped version that they play on Nickelodeon nowadays. It doesn't look right. It doesn't look like the version that we're used to, but they love it. So for me and them and for every kid that watched Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and the films as well, those Jim Henson ones were brilliant. I really want this to be good.
You came.
Yes. Have I ever done otherwise, General Krang?
You should know by now, I plan for all contingencies, Shredder. Can I assume that you are prepared for what comes next?
All is in order, General.
Excellent. Shall we begin then?
Indeed.
This is bad, guys. I mean, like, really, really bad. I've never seen anything like it. It's the same thing all over the city. Crime levels are spiking like crazy.
It would appear our old adversaries are once again engaged in mischief.
I'm not sure if mischief is how I describe something this ambitious, Father.
You are right, Donatello. Whatever their motive, we are honor-bound to intercede, my sons. But we must do so with the utmost caution. As always, our enemies remain dangerous and unpredictable.
Yeah, well, they ain't the only ones.
Speaking of unpredictable, where's Mikey?
Right here, dude. Just found some leftover pie in the fridge that I am honor-bound to scarf down before we head out.
Honor-bound? Oh, for crying out... It's just pizza, Mike. Let's go!
Such noble pepperoni, such moral mozzarella. Dudes, check it out. It's the foot.
What the heck are those foot losers doing here? Last I checked, this was those purple dragon losers' turf.
Losers.
As much as I prefer to use my head, my gut's screaming that this is just a precursor to something larger.
And my gut's screaming that it's time for an extra large with anchovies and sausage.
Forget it, Mikey. We need to find out what the Foot are up to. Let's move.
Okay. Maybe just anchovies?
Okay, I'm moving. Just pressing the... I'm just pressing the square button. That seems to be doing everything. Felt like a really long time for the level to actually start. Okay, so from the start, this does look quite underwhelming. I did a episode on Ratchet and Clank recently, and I was talking about how sometimes that when makers go for that sort of comic book look, that sometimes they can cut corners, which Ratchet and Clank didn't. It looked brilliant. All the textures were right, and it looked great. This, I have to say, it doesn't look like offensively bad or anything, but it doesn't look like how I'd expect a game on this current gen, on these consoles, to look like. It's underwhelming. Another pet peeve of mine is when camera views don't work in a third-person game. Now, if I run backwards or forwards, the camera view doesn't move. I have to move it myself with the other controller. Some people don't mind that sort of thing. I find it gets on my nerves, and you know, I end up not seeing what I'm supposed to see, or I'm facing the wrong way for some reason or another. I'm not actually sure what's going on. I guess that the story of the game isn't that important. I don't know if I'm dying. It does have a double jump though. Oh, does it do some floaty thing as well?
I think it's time for a breather, guys. Drop by the lair anytime you want.
So, my next task is literally just been a random phone call from April saying the enemy has a dangerous weapon, go and find it. Now, I'm not asking for much, but that's not enough for me for a storyline in a game. Unless it's like a mobile phone app or an independent game or something like that, something that's simple and charming. Oh God. The game is a little bit annoying and doesn't make much sense. Look at this. I'm stood on a ball and I'm rolling about. I've been playing this for 10 minutes and I've got nothing. I've got nothing on it. Also, the turtles look weird. Look at them. You know what the turtles really look like. This is what they look like. Not this. Or this. I'm really not sure what to say, guys.
Lunch it.
Mission complete. Well
So it's obviously gone for, here's a bad guy, go get him sort of vibe. They're not relying on any sort of story. The script and the voiceover acting aren't great. It really is aimed at a younger audience, so that's fair enough. But I like games. I like games for kids. Like I'm mentally a juvenile, but even this is just a bit too silly for me. I've been playing it now for about half an hour. That's sort of all I can do, sorry. Okay, well, I've played the game for a little bit now, and I think it's safe to say that it's definitely aimed at a younger audience. It seems like a simple game. It's certainly aimed for people that don't care about the way a script is written or the way that lines are performed. So I think it should keep kids around the age of 10 amused. But I've seen this and it has a Peggy rating of 12. If I was a 12-year-old kid and someone bought me this, I would throw it back in their face. Most importantly, it coincides with a great big movie franchise, the Turtles movie. I think this is just jumping on the bandwagon of that, and hopefully they'll shift a few copies because there's also a movie coming out. It unfortunately didn't keep me playing for long, but I'm more than sure that less cynical, grumpy, grouchy players, not like myself, will enjoy this game. Before I go, I'm going to give this copy away. I don't even know how I can give this away to someone. To be in with a chance of winning this, you must subscribe to this channel, tweet and share this video, include me in the tweet, include the hashtag #CompletedItMate. That's your lot from me for now, from my glamorous hotel room. It's not glamorous. I'll be back with more videos soon. Please subscribe, please like and please share. Any thoughts or comments that you want to make, stick them in the box below. I will definitely read them and try my hardest to reply. Thanks so much to all of you that have subscribed or commented or written to me and got involved in some sort of way. It really means a lot. Thank you. I'm off. Adios.